Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point. We are still making our way across to London as we run down these last couple of days. Well, I say couple of days, it's really a couple of weeks, but it's only going to be a couple of episodes while we're playing Overkill 3. Now, we've had a bunch of new viewers joining the channel. Welcome to everyone out there who hasn't been following since the start. And there's been a lot of comments about how overpowered my squad is at the moment, and that the game doesn't appear to be that challenging. You're entirely right. One thing that I don't state often enough is this is a pre-alpha release. It's not even ready for review, not ready for balancing, none of that stuff. Just because I took part in the Kickstarter that kicked it off, I got to play these backer builds as they've become available, just to demonstrate parts of the mechanics. And in the final game, there will be a lot more depth to it. So don't be worried that I'm steamrolling through everything. The way I've set my squad up, it is massively, massively overgeared. So now that we've covered that, we are going to carry on exploring over this part. And we're going to end up spending a lot of resources. In fact, we're going to have to wait for resources. Right, okay, so ticking on time. There we go, that's enough. Let's get us an emergency refuel and we can start coming back up this way. Because I don't want to miss any potential Phoenix bases that are dotted around. Oh, scavenging site. Alright, well, seeing as we're here, let's pop on in and see what we have. Now, Backbuild 4 is tentatively dated for March. So by the time you see this, we'll be probably just at the very end of February. It might be the 28th. So there won't be too many more episodes after this one. Once we hit Backbuild 4, I'm going to take a look and see what different things the game has to offer there. Don't know if we're going to step up beyond one episode per week. I might do like a small stint of more intensive gameplay just to demonstrate some of the new mechanics. But we're certainly going to put out at least one per week until the game itself releases. Okay, so we've got two guys up top, and then we've got this thing up top as well. It looks like everyone is having a high day today. Okay, well, what are you guys using? Can I see? You've got claws and grenade launchers, so you need to die right now. I think with a little bit of tactical positioning, which is going to be the threat. Probably the grenade launcher is going to be the biggest threat. We actually shot right through the tiny, tiny, tiny gaps in his arms. Like that tiny bit just there. All right, let's position it slightly better so that that can't happen. All right, well, we shot off that arm, so it's better than nothing. I do think this guy needs to be finished off, though. We can't do any gunslinging work, but we can still just do a regular pistol shot. And that's one of the reasons why I like the sniper rifle. It doesn't use up all of our action points to use it. All right, so good job, sniper buddy. What do we got next? We could go after this guy with something equally obscene. It's not brilliant, but we're going to get 3 shots at this, so rapid clearance. Yeah, that's actually really not great because of all the armor he's got on his carapace. Look at that, 3 armor bits, and we only do 3 damage per shot. So we need to be shooting low armor sections, which unfortunately don't really exist on this chap. He has adapted to be quite solid. Now, if we were to... Interesting. I wonder whether we can do the last part after changing off that. I thought we were going to be able to change back, but rapid clearance itself doesn't take any action points. It just takes willpower, so we can do all of this and then more shots afterwards. Alright. Speaking of more shots afterwards, still got another 2 shots with this. They'd be fine. Now, one thing that the rifles have is You see that they're shooting in bursts, number of shots, 6. The return fire mechanic, hang on, let me just, no, I'll fire first and then we'll cycle. Oh, so close, nearly killed him. The return fire mechanic itself doesn't do a full 6-shot burst, so despite the fact that you see a certain number of shots down here on each of the weapons, it's not guaranteed to exactly line up like that. Nothing's ever quite that simple. You might end up with a shot at the end that only does a couple of the 6 shots if you've done return fire and you've got less ammo left in the gun itself. Right, that's that guy gone. I don't think that is not a shot we want to take. So let's not do that. What are we going to do with him? It would be overkill, but it would also be funny. I hope I don't hit my friend. I hope I don't hit my friend. Nope, we're fine. I think we can say that that we eliminated him and the roof and all the problems in that particular area. All right, immediate threats gone. Let's move forwards and see if we can find some more threats. Like that guy. Hello. We've not got the action points to do this. He does have grenades, so we want to bear that in mind. And potentially get a shot on him to try and take out. Ooh, that is not a good... Look at that. Let's be hopeful on the arm. Nope. I mean, we were eliminating part of his cover, so I guess we got that going for us, but it's not likely to be very good. Oh, we dinged him. Dinged him in the leg. You're out of ammo. Let's just change your gun so you don't end up reloading. If we go here, we get 2 shots with the plink plink. Yeah. Hey, cool. We actually hit the same leg again. So that should hopefully reduce his mobility. I don't think it's going to... Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I don't think it's going to actually stop him doing anything worthwhile. Oh, no! It's on our head! Whatever are we going to do? I know exactly what we're going to do. Hold very still. That's not the right weapon to do this. This is probably the best weapon that we have. Step in. And when I say don't panic... I mean, don't panic as we shoot this off your face. It's very forgiving in that. Despite the number of bullets that we put in, obviously we're not actually worried about killing our own guy. Do you know what? We've started nuking these things. Let's carry on nuking them. I am all for all of the missiles on the head crabs. Successfully eliminated. This is how you deal with infestations. Burn it with fire. Does it have more legs than you have? If so, burning with fire is an acceptable course of action. Right, seeing as you did so well on the plink plink, let's carry you on. Dinged him. Didn't ding him. Getting a bit disappointing. Just a tad. I think we can probably do something a little bit better. Ooh. So, because his leg's already been destroyed, in fact, pretty much any hit we do anywhere is going to kill him. So, let's just take him out that way. And then with our second shot, and I'm doing deadly duo so it's more accurate, we can hopefully get rid of this guy's grenade launcher. There we go. These are highly trained soldiers, of course. Regular soldiers would not be able to do this. That being said, for highly trained soldiers, their accuracy with rifles is absolutely appalling. I've mentioned this before, but it is completely atrocious. Once again, another disclaimer, this is just a pre-alpha backer build. There's no such thing as character progression, there's no such thing as experience at the moment. Those things are going to come with the final release of the game. We might actually get to see some of them with backer build 4, depending on how lucky we are. We can but hope. Are we done? We are done for this turn. Alright. He's almost certainly going to bleed out before he reaches us. Okay, he bled out and they got a new one just on the edge over here. What are we going to do with him? I think let's pepper him with bullets. I mean, this is complete overkill. Rage burst. It's going to be pretty inaccurate. 50% chance to get it inside the red ring. That's the way the aiming system is set up. But if you fling enough bullets at him, it might just do it. There we go. It might just do enough to kill him. And of course he's out of ammo with that, so let's switch his weapon over. We'll keep pushing forwards with the rest of our team. We're just looking for extra spawns at this point. You know what? Let's bring you over sideways. And you can carry on over this way. Oh, there is one more. Okay. How are we going to deal with you? Let's get the grenade launcher out. It probably doesn't have... Ooh, there's another one over there as well. Probably doesn't have the range that I want. Oh, look at that. It's so close. Really, really close. How about this way? If only we hadn't moved away. Okay, so that's not going to work. That's not going to work. A hopeful shot with a shotgun. We dinged him with a tiny bit of it. Obviously not worthwhile enough to do anything. Now, can we actually get an angle? We can. We can get an angle on this guy. So let's do a rage burst. Same as before. Wasting all the ammo, but hoping that there's enough bullets to get, there we go, to kill him. That actually finished it off quite a bit faster than the previous one. Okay, now because we've spent all our willpower with our guys, let's rally the troops. That pretty much exhausts everything that we can do there. We could use exertion to move up to here. And exertion to get into cover. We might get grenaded, but we should probably be fine. And I don't think we're going to get an angle on this guy no matter where we move to. Let's go to here, and we'll go on Overwatch just in case. Sensible chap. Keeping behind cover. Okay, how do we want to take you out? With another rage burst? For fun? I think so. But this is much, much closer. It should be faster. Now, each of those bullets are individually modelled, of course. They've got a chance to fall within that shooting area. But things that they hit, the damage on that is individually modelled as well. So you can destroy scenery. It doesn't penetrate through, at least not at this point. Not sure if it's on the plan. I don't think it is. But it means you can blast a hole through a wall if you want someone else to get a cleaner shot. Kind of like this. Well, it did blast a hole in the wall. Was it enough for us to get a cleaner shot? I think so. There's not much of a better shot, but give it a go. Oh, cool. Broke his leg. You can still move and potentially shoot. Actually, you know what? Let's do this with another grenade. Alakazam! And nice and simply, that's how that goes. So we get some materials, we get some food, we get some tech. None of those really mean anything. I mean, our food surplus is obscene at the moment. That's enough to feed like an entire country. Let's actually push the time on a little bit. In fact, I suppose we could just keep exploring here. Let's emergency refuel. Head down into Italy. Another scavenging site. We're not going to head in for this one this time. We'll save that for next time. It ends up being a bit of a shorter episode, but we are running out of content that's available to show off within this backer build. So at this point, I'm not too disheartened by that. But thank you very much for coming along. Short and sweet this time. I am eagerly awaiting backer build 4, of course, and all the wonderful changes that are going to come along with that. If you've got any specific information on it, or if you have any comments about things you'd like to see, by all means do drop a comment down below. I must remind you, I'm not part of the development team, but I'm always interested to hear what kind of ideas people have and what they'd like to see in a game like this. If you are enjoying the videos, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Phoenix Point. See you soon!